Welcome to Belfast, the gateway to Northern Ireland. Now this place is rich in history, friendly people, and today it's got me, Alison Hammond. With bmibaby you can get here within 1 hour from East Midlands and Birmingham airports, giving you plenty of time to get stuck into everything on offer. So welcome to bmibaby's tiny guide to Belfast! During this tiny guide, we'll be having a look at everything Belfast has to offer. From the beautiful scenery that surrounds the city, to the hustle and bustle of the city centre itself, and the widely varied venues and attractions. We'll meet the locals, enjoy the entertainment, and engulf ourselves in the hundreds of years of history. But first, we start our journey down by the docks in the east of the city. Formerly known as Queen's Island, this place is now referred to as the Titanic Quarter and located on the east bank of the Lagan River, which runs right through the city centre. This is where our journey begins, as we begin to uncover the stories of the Belfast dock. Now you can take a boat or a walking tour, but we're going to uncover it in style, as the lovely Susie Miller runs the Titanic Tours, which is a bespoke tour of the area of her VIP Mercedes. Now that's what we're talking about. First up, we're going to start at what was the centre of Belfast's bustling coal import business in the 1900s. The buildings that housed the world famous administration offices for the Harland and Wolff shipyard. And right here is where some of the world's most famous vessels were designed. RMS Olympic, SS Canberra and RMS Titanic were all thought up of right here in this drawing room. How amazing is that? RMS Titanic would have had its hull built on enlarged slipways with about 50 steam cranes all working on her until she was launched in May 1911. Prior to launch, the ship would have been here for its final fit at Thompson Dock, prior to departing from Belfast to Southampton to pick up passengers in April 1912. This is the SS Nomadic, which now has its home at Hamilton Docks, which is a dry dock. Now this tender ship used to service the RMS Titanic. After all that info, you might want to just sit back, relax and have a bite to eat, and I'd suggest to come here to the Belfast Barge. It's got a great menu full of homemade soups, stews and chowders, and it's got a whole host of seafood, which is great for my seafood diet. Bon appetit! But once here, you can not only indulge yourself, but the budding historian inside you, as this barge downstairs has a little bit of a secret. In the hold is a snapshot of Belfast's history, which you can enjoy in the barge's own unique interactive museum. Titanic Quarter provides an interesting mix of old and new, and after looking into the past you can seriously be wowed with the future with iconic buildings like this, the new Titanic Belfast building. This building opens in March, but it's part of a bigger £7 billion regeneration project, which is regarded as one of the top 5 developments in the UK. This area will be home to several businesses, research and development centres, cafes, bars, restaurants and leisure facilities, as well as the already busy Odyssey Arena. Now, getting around Belfast couldn't be easier, and because I'm a global international superstar, the lovely people at the Belfast Welcome Centre have given me my own driver, and here he is. Hi Billy.
Hey Alison.
Where are we going?
The paradise, Alison. The paradise.
And this is no ordinary driver. This is Billy Scott, Northern Ireland's most knowledgeable tour guide. This is is the oldest part of Belfast, with the stunning St Anne's Cathedral as its focal point, which will bring no surprise to know that this area is called the Cathedral Quarter. The area has benefited from 2 decades of regeneration and is now a cultural hub for residents and visitors. There's loads of venues like Custom House Square, which is Belfast's largest outdoor venue, Cotton Court, Writers Square and the Mac, which opens in 2012. But to check out Belfast's musical past, you have to come here, the Oh Yeah Music Centre. The Oh Yeah Music Centre is at the heart of Belfast's music scene. It's a former bonded whiskey warehouse set over 3 floors with dedicated areas for live performances. Now the whiskey may have disappeared, but the music will live on forever. Once you've escaped the various draw of the hangouts, there's plenty to see and do in Belfast. So we're off to West Belfast to check out some of the street murals. Onwards, Billy! Yes. Street murals are all over Belfast, and it shows an area's allegiance just as much as it would as if they were flying the flag. Now the first ones were seen in East Belfast in 1908. Now, on any trip abroad, I always try and find out what the most important areas are and what are the top places to go. And for me, it's all about shopping. And this is St George's Market. St George's Market is one of Belfast's oldest attractions. It was built between 1890 and 1896 and is one of the best markets in the UK and Ireland, winning awards for its fresh local produce and great atmosphere. After grabbing some bargains, it's time to get a little bit of culture, and the Ulster Museum is just down the road, so I'm going to go and check it out. The Ulster Museum has something for everyone, from the superb collection of art to coming face to face with dinosaurs and meeting Egyptian mummies. But I'm not worried, because I'm a mummy myself, so we should have loads to talk about. In Belfast, most of the landmarks have been around for quite some time, and this place is no exception. The Belfast City Hall is located in Donegal Square in the heart of the city centre, and it first opened its doors on the 1st of August 1906. Another place that's been on the map of Belfast for some time is the Botanic Gardens, and it's a great place to just come and chill out. First established in 1828, the gardens have been enjoyed as a public park by the people of Belfast since 1895, and even now they are a popular meeting place for residents, students and tourists. After all that walking, I'm a little bit tired, so I'm off home to have a little bit of a sleep before I sample some of Belfast's nightlife. Laters! The nightlife in Belfast is great and exactly what you would expect and love from a major city. There's plenty of places to have drinks with your mates, as well as family-friendly bars and restaurants. There's also loads of places offering live music too, so whether you just want to party all night or just relax, you won't be disappointed. bmibaby fly direct to Belfast City from Birmingham and East Midlands Airports. So if you fancy a wild weekend, a cultural retreat or just an interesting city break, go and find out more at bmibaby.com. But the big question is, does the Guinness actually taste better here? Well, you just have to come here and find out, won't you? Cheers!